Hi everyone, I'm here today with a video that a lot of you guys are really excited because I posted about it on Snapchat, and an overwhelming amount of you said that you wanted to see my MER dupe video. Now, if you have followed me for the last few months, that the MER Foundation has been a holy grail foundation for me. The thing I love about it, not only does it have skincare in it, but it gives the most natural, beautiful finish to the face. It's not a full coverage foundation, it's more of a medium coverage. You could build it up if you need a little extra, oomph in certain areas, but for the most part, it's a very natural looking foundation. It doesn't look like you have a ton of makeup on. It's almost undetectable to me on the skin. It doesn't settle into fine lines. It doesn't settle into pores. It doesn't move and budge throughout the day. It's very light on the skin. Overall, it's like everything I would want in a foundation. Now, I am not somebody who likes a super full coverage foundation. I don't like something that just covers my, looks like a mask on my face. I like something that allows a little bit of my natural skin to peek through, even on like full makeup days like today. It's just kind of what I preferred as I've gotten older, is less coverage, and just that more natural finish to the skin. And the MER honestly does all of that for me. It checks every box in what I want for a foundation. It lasts all day. It's beautiful. I love it so much I bought it in 2 shades. It's $110 a bottle. That is super expensive. You get 1 ounce, just like pretty much every other foundation. $110 is a lot of money on a foundation. So I was on the hunt for a good dupe, and I had been trying out this other foundation for a little while, and I just fell in love with it, and I kept trying to think, like, what does this foundation remind me of? What foundation does this one remind me of? And I all of a sudden like had an aha moment, and it was the MER foundation. It reminded me so much of the MER. So honestly, for the past, I don't know, 5 days, I've worn half my face MER, half my face this other foundation, and I cannot tell a difference. And today I did the same. I did half of a high-end foundation and half a drugstore foundation. I can guarantee you can't tell which side is which. And I was so excited. And so I had to share with you guys on Snapchat that I had a dupe, but I wasn't gonna give it away until I did a video. So, dun dun dun, let's reveal the dupe. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint Foundation with hyaluronic acid, moisturizes and plumps for 24 hours. And this stuff is so good, you guys. So I have 2 shades of this. Now, this retails, depending on where you get it, anywhere from $12 to $16. The least expensive place I have found to purchase it is Ulta. Plus, you could use the $3.50 coupon that they always have. And I think a lot of the times they do like a BOGO half off. So obviously, significantly less expensive, even at a $15 price range, which I don't really like that price point for drugstore, but it's 1 ounce of product and it is $15, $12 to $15 versus $110. The Neutrogena foundation has hyaluronic acid, which is great for hydrating the skin, plumping the skin, making it feel softer and smoother. Very, very hydrating, but this foundation is not going to be a overly glowy, dewy, oily mess, even if you have oily skin. This is so great. It's fantastic for your skin. They even advertise this foundation as being better for your skin than not wearing makeup. And it says it's for all skin types. Whether you have sensitive skin or not, this should work perfect for you. So the Neutrogena foundation has hyaluronic acid in it, and hyaluronic acid is really good for moisturizing your skin, plumps up your skin, gives you a softer, more supple appearance to your skin. Very hydrating, but not in an oily, greasy way. So this does have some good skincare stuff in it too. The MER has probably a little bit more high-end skincare, but honestly, if you're doing a good skincare regimen, then your foundation doesn't necessarily have to have skincare in it, but this one does. So on the Ulta website, they do have more shades. However, in Ulta and Walgreens, they literally only had 4 shades. I think they had like shade 10, shade 20, shade 40, and shade 115, which this is shade 115 and this is shade 40. There's a big difference. So online, Ulta has more shades, but in the store, for some reason, they only have 4. So what I found is that shade Natural 12, which is my non-self tanning shade, matches perfectly with Nude 40. They are like the same color. I can do half on one side, half on the other, and you can't tell a difference. It's seamless. So for a color reference, if you would be natural 12 in La Mer, you will probably be at nude 40 in the Neutrogena. Now today, and you're going to see in a few seconds, my self tanner shade, this is beige 32, and I mixed almost equal parts of cocoa 115 and nude 40 to get this shade, and honestly, equal parts of this basically came out to this exact shade because you cannot tell from one side of my face to the other which is which. So there is a chance if you can't find them online or if you just want to go pick it up in the store, you may have to mix and match a couple to get your perfect shade, but I absolutely love the finish. I love the wear of it. It's so beautiful. It doesn't look heavy on the skin. It doesn't clog your pores. It just is like the perfect dupe. It's the perfect dupe. That's what I have to say. It's so perfect. I'm so excited because this is such an expensive foundation, and now when I run out of these, I can just buy these. And honestly, I've been reaching for this more often than my La Mer because it's like less expensive and it looks just as beautiful. I can't tell a difference. It wears so nicely, and as the day goes on, it doesn't settle into those fine lines and wrinkles and pores. It doesn't separate. It just looks beautiful. I did top it with my Wet n Wild powder. This is their pressed powder. If you haven't seen my review of this and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, I will link that down below. But this is just a very light powder. It's not said to mattify or anything. I just kind of set my T-zone with it. It's just a beautiful powder and it's super cheap. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So if you want to see how this foundation applies and what it looks like and how identical the finish of the two are and how seamless it is, then just stay tuned. And I'm really excited about this dupe. I just can't stop smiling because it's such a good dupe. So just stay tuned, keep watching, then you can see me apply it. I've been rambling, just keep watching. So I'm here in my like super cozy house sweater. I showed this on Snapchat. I got it from Forever 21. It's literally like just a giant cozy soft snuggly snugs. So I've been really sick, so bear with me. I know my voice is a little bit like nasally, but I'm gonna do the left side, the La Mer side, the right side is gonna be the Neutrogena side. So let's start with the La Mer side just so I can kind of try to color match this situation on my face. So this, again, $110 foundation. It's a pricey one. It's a pricey one. I've been so sick lately and coughing and sneezing and stuffy and sore throat, but I'm actually feeling better today, so I'm like, I gotta get this filmed. The people want to know how to save $100. Both of these foundations I actually prefer using a brush with. I don't really like them as much with the Beauty Blender. I think you get a better coverage and a better finish when you use a brush. That's just my opinion with this particular foundation. Oh, I just love the smell of the La Mer foundation though. There's really nothing like it. As you can see, it is a natural finish. It's not overly glowy, overly dewy. It is a medium coverage, so there is a little bit of skin peeking through. If you want to build it up, you totally can. I actually like the natural look of that. Both Walgreens and Ulta only had 4 shades available, so that's kind of lame. I think Ulta online, they have more shades. This is very similar to the Clinique Super Balanced, I think, foundation with the big doe foot wand. So I'm going to, I can totally use this to contour with, actually. And then we're gonna take the 40 nude and see if we can make this be a good color match. I think I need to use less of that dark. I thought about not self-tanning yesterday because I knew I was going to film this video, but I was like, you know, girl, you're good at mixing foundations. You can figure it out. So, hey, not too shabby, eh? Now this would be great to use as like a natural contour though. That brown shade, that cocoa shade is like a really good warmth shade. So they both blend out super, super easily. Now, this applicator is like not necessarily my favorite applicator that I've ever used, but it's not bad. If you do not like to have things touch your face and then go back into the bottle, this might bother you, but I'm the only one using the foundation, so it doesn't really bother me much. But you can always put it on the back of your hand. All right, I think I did a pretty good job matching that. So, as you can see, La Mer side, $110. Neutrogena side, $14. $12 to $15, depending where you get it. Both give me the exact same natural skin finish. So my skin just looks naturally perfected. It's not cakey, it's not makeup-y, it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. My skin, it's evened out the canvas and I can still see a little bit of skin peeking through. So if you're looking for full coverage, this isn't gonna really be it unless you wanna keep packing it on. But if you're looking for a light to medium coverage where it's a very natural look to the skin, but still covers up. I mean, quite a bit of redness before, and it really did cover up the majority of my redness. There's just a tiny bit on my cheeks, which I could easily build up. But I feel like the coverage is beautiful, the finish is gorgeous, and you cannot tell a difference between the $110 side and the $14 side or the $12 to $15 side. The finish is exactly the same. Mixing these two colors together apparently gave me a pretty darn close match to the 32 beige that I wear in La Mer. And I honestly can't stop wearing it. It's so beautiful. So if you've been wanting to try the La Mer foundation and you just haven't been able to bite the bullet yet, I recommend just picking these up. You're gonna get the same effect. It's gonna be significantly less expensive, and you can see if you actually really like the way it looks on your skin. This wears exactly the same, feels exactly the same, the finish is the same. Throughout the day, my face looks the same on both sides. So you can see if you really like it, and if you decide then you wanna splurge, you could definitely buy this. I know that when I finish up the two La Mers that I have, I'm just gonna go to these because they're far less expensive. And although I love La Mer and I love the scent of it, and I love the good skincare in it, this does have some good skincare in it as well, and it's significantly less expensive, and I'll just like up my skincare at home. All right, so I have finished my makeup, and honestly, I cannot tell a difference between the two sides. I just love this foundation so much. You guys know this La Mer, I mean, $110 foundation, you have to like ride or die to that foundation to buy two of them, which I did. So the fact that I have found something that is going to save me money and all y'all's money, this is just so good. I'm so excited about this dupe. I did not want to, you know, give the secret away on Snapchat, so I needed to film a video to show you guys just how great this is. So if you tried this foundation out, if you have the La Mer, let me know your thoughts on the dupeability. Is that a word? Dupeability of the two. I just think it's such a good dupe. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if there are any other products you would like me to look for dupes for. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!